Hello everybody, Donkey here, and yes, we are back with some more Train Sim World 2. This time we are on the Isle of Wight expansion pack, and in front of us is a very smart BR class 483, and it is in Network Southeast livery. So this is the second scenario of the expansion pack for Train Sim World 2. And it is called Northbound at Night. So yeah, we are going northbound. We are at Shanklin Station at the moment. This is the end of the line, and we are going north all the way to the pier, I think. So we can get on here. Open door. You have to crouch down because it is a small door, I gotta admit. And if you didn't see the first episode of the first scenario in this expansion, please go and check it out. Unlock the doors. Yeah, go check it out. There'll be a thing in the top right. Also, if you are a new watcher, please subscribe to the channel, and you won't miss any new videos that I release, whether it be on Train Sim World 2 or Train Sim 2021. Okay, so just while we wait for the passengers to load, I'll tell you a little bit about the class 483 here. It actually started life on the London Underground in the late 30s. And in '89, it became the primary loco that they use on the Isle of Wight line. And the Isle of Wight line goes from Shanklin here all the way to the pier. It's not a very big route, not at all. It takes about half an hour to go from here all the way there. And we will set this to release. Okay. And that will come down, and we can put this to full series and get going. Now, because this is an EMU, it is an electrically driven unit, and that means instant power delivery. So there's no lag, and there's no waiting for, to speed up. It is literally just full power, and away we go. Now, in the last episode, we did from the pier all the way to Shanklin, and that was in the daytime, that was in the morning, and now we're doing the nighttime service, going back the other way. And this loco ferries island dwellers and tourists, mainly tourists, across the island, because the Isle of Wight is a famous sort of English tourist destination. A lot of people go there on their holidays. So yeah, if you haven't seen that first episode where we did the first scenario, please go check it out. And I talk a little bit more about the game and this DLC pack. But I'll try not to talk as much about it in this one, as we've already covered it. I'm actually going to put the Westinghouse on. This means I can stop sort of on a dime with this. I'm going to start bringing it down here. The Westinghouse is something that the tutorial doesn't teach you about. If you're wondering how to use it, read the manual for this. This is a small station. But essentially it's just a on-off brake system. It just allows me to either charge the brake, hold the brake where it is, or apply maximum brake. At the moment we have maximum brake applied, and it's easy. It would be easier for a real life driver to use because he can just sort of back and forth and guide the train in to the station very smoothly. I'm actually going to put this to forward 2, get a bit more power delivery. Now I haven't read the manual extensively, but I've sort of skimmed over it and had a bit of a look. And we need headlights actually. That's something we something we need there. Okay. And we can put this back to Westinghouse and start going. Now I don't think I can open the doors properly on this unit. Yeah, I think there's a button on the outside that you press to open the door. So I can unlock the doors and then you can press that button. Obviously the AI in this game is not that sophisticated, so it's not like they're going to be pressing the button and jumping on, which they don't. But I'm not sure if I can open the doors myself. I've had a bit of a look around the cab and in the manual. I couldn't see anything, so we'll start bringing it down actually, because going up to a 15 mile an hour. Going downhill a bit. That's the thing with the Westinghouse, you've got to remember where it is, because it's either holding or it is maximum. So we sort of just coast her in here. And this is Sundown. Now I've been to the Isle of Wight in real life. I didn't go on the railway, but if you do, it is one amazing journey. You will not be disappointed by the visuals. I mean, they have done a great job on this pack. Light's still a little bit weird, I've noticed, but yeah, I just love the look of this sort of thing. This old London tube stock look. I absolutely love it. And it's so tactile, everything's so mechanical. You know, the power, the Westinghouse, all these buttons are so mechanical. I mean, even the handbrake is a pull, and then there's basically like a vice thing that you apply the handbrake even more with. But yeah, it's just something else. Oops, another guy coming in. Okay, so we'll do Westinghouse Hold, which will release the brakes for us. I'm not sure if you're supposed to travel with the Westinghouse in the hold position. I'm not sure if that's actually allowed, but hey, if it works, it works. I'm going to be doing it anyway. I mean, I can see that I've got 0 pressure in the brakes at the moment, so it's not like we're going to be struggling. Okay, we'll be stopping in a sec. And as you can see that I can charge the brake, so I can apply some brake already. And I can release the brake all with the Westinghouse, which is quite nice. Like I say, the tutorial doesn't really teach you about the Westinghouse brake. So if you want to learn about it, you're going to have to either watch a YouTube tutorial or read the manual. Or just give it a go. It's not too difficult to understand. You've basically got hold and charge. Charge will obviously charge the brakes, so if I want a bit of braking but still have power, I can have it on charge it to about, let's say 12 it's PSI in the brakes, and that'll give us a little bit of a braking system. Or I can apply the full brake like what we have now. None of you want to get on? Are you sure? Oh, this guy might. Yeah, they don't press the buttons. These doors are unlocked. Like, they can see those buttons on the outside. They can press those and get on. But for some reason they don't. I'm not sure. I've had a look and I can't see anything that would say. I mean, that's door lock. They're locked currently. I don't know. I'll put it to release. Should have put it to Westinghouse. There we go. Trying to remember where you've got it at is a challenge. Smallbrook Junction next, 2.4 miles away. If you can see these dials on the left, you can see our brake cylinder on the top there, and that's at 0. If I apply the brake, that will obviously go up. And then we've got the brake charging in the bottom there. So you're going to see there's a lot of air currently being stored to be used in the braking system. And obviously if I apply the brake, it empties the tank that air is being stored in, and it applies it to the brakes, and that is in pounds per inch. So for instance, if we applied emergency brake, it would probably be about 40 to 60 pounds per inch. And I don't know why it's in that, but that's just how it's worked out. But at the moment, I believe we've got, it might be, I'm not sure if it's 2 tanks or, but we've got 80 and 65. But that is fine. We've got no brake applied at the moment, so I know that, you know, we're not just dragging the brakes along, because it's at 0. But if you watch that dial when we come up to the next station, you'll see when I apply the brake, that top dial will start, you know, going up. Speedo on this is down here, so it's doing over 40 at the moment. Bit of a stupid place to put the speedo, to be honest. It should be like here. But this is an old tube stock, so that's perfect. Oh, not quite. Oh, that was almost perfect. Almost. Unlock doors. So you see I went to max, and that's, well, that's about 40, oh, that's about 55 pounds per inch. Emergency brake would probably be like 80, 100. But as you can see, this has gone down a little bit. I haven't applied too much brake, but this has gone up. It's pumped air into the brake, and that's what stops us. So when I release the brake, it should start putting air back into the tank, ready for the next brake, if you will. Very interesting learning about all this stuff. If you read the manual, I've like I said, I've skimmed the manual. But if you read the manual, you'll oh, we're going this way. If you read the manual, you sort of get a bit more of an understanding. Okay, so we're almost to the end of this journey again. St. John's is the 3rd platform from the pier, I think, if I remember correctly. But as you can see, it's evening time. The sky, it's definitely summer with a sky like that. I'm fully enjoying this expansion at the moment. Very, very enjoyable. I haven't really had a look at the scenery too much. It's just nice to be like taking this through like this. There's lights shining. I'm I'm so used to the old train sim now as well. I keep thinking I have to be on the ball because you don't get any information like next speed change or the next light's going to be green. You don't get any of that. This gives you a lot of info. Sorry if some of the stuff's also cut off, like at the top left there. I've got an ultra wide, and I could play the game in 1920 by 1080, but it just feels wrong, to be honest. Once you've played a simulator and on ultra wide, you don't want to play on anything else. But for YouTube, I scale it down to 1920 by 1080, so that's why some of the stuff's cut off, like the speed dial on the right, and obviously top left. That timer is also cut off. Yeah, a red light. But to be honest, the main thing we want to see is out the window in front. I just love these platform shots. Look at that. And my guy's actually wearing the London Underground sweater there. Jumper. Should probably be wearing a different sort of jumper for the Isle of Wight, but there we go, lock the doors. Again, I'm not too sure if that's actually the right method for unlocking the doors or not. That's what it teaches you in the tutorial. I've had a skim over the manual and had a look online. I couldn't see anything else regarding how to open the doors, so I'm literally just going off that button there. But so far it's working. If you know how to do the doors properly, like open them, please let me know down below in the comments, because that would be a real help. I'm always open to people commenting on the video. Let me know something about the game or anything interesting. Start up a conversation sort of thing. Also, if you are a new watcher and haven't subscribed yet, please go do so, and you won't miss any of my uploads if you do. We do lots of train sim, we do a few truck sim, and we also will be doing some racing. Oh, it's dark in here, this tunnel. Those headlights are literally like candles on the front of this thing. It's a long tunnel. Look at that, we're at the pier. Oh, look at that. It's looking beautiful. We get a photo? Not really. Can't really get a good angle. Lighting's a little bit weird there. There's a few things they gotta sort out, like in this game, like lighting. You know, those windows are a bit weird there, but overall quite enjoyable. I didn't pay full price for this, so I think if I was, I'd expect more, but right, little bit of a journey over the pier, the classic Isle of Wight pier. Look at this. There is an Isle of Wight expansion on Train Sim, the first game, Train Sim 2021. But I never played it. I never played that expansion. But I don't know if it's anything like this one, to be fair. Might be something to check out in the future. Alright, we'll just coast into here. I don't think I've got gold on this one. It's quite difficult, actually. I've found out to get gold on these. Okay, and that is the end of this journey. So, if you enjoyed the video, I'd appreciate a like, and if you're a new watcher, please subscribe to the channel. If you haven't already, check out the last video we did on the Isle of Wight. There will be a link in the top right or in the description. And yeah, I will see you in the next scenario. Bye bye.